Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 14th at 7:45 and I'm ready to leave. It's raining lightly, but appears to be stopped, but that doesn't matter because I have the poncho of all ponchos. So this is the yard, the garden we were last evening. Beautiful old convent, and I won't take too much because there's people around, but it's no longer run as a convent. It's run privately. But a few artifacts left behind. This is the front roadside of the convent I stayed in last night. Still don't know the name. It may be something like that, but I will figure it out at some point. Well, this little village is really beautifully preserved and gorgeous. It's sort of a medieval type of village. It's hugely touristic. The tourism here is like on bust. Everything is expensive. Go out to have something to eat or whatever. Anyhow, kind of like a Brigus or a Trinity at home. You get the idea. So it's not a place I would come back to. Busloads of people here all day, roaming around the town, and not that they have the right to do that, but it's not got that cozy feeling that other little towns have. But boy, is it ever gorgeous. It's certainly worth a walk through. It's 8:45 and the rain has stopped. Of course it might start again. I mean, look at the hills. But it's lovely. I had to stop and take the poncho off. I have the umbrella in my belt ready if I need it, and put the poncho back on. But it's gorgeous now. It's probably about 15 degrees, and I feel really comfortable walking, although I'm watching my footing because this is downhill, see, but I'm walking in the center of the road where it's less polished from the tires. Yeah, it's a grand day. It's nice to be on my own and just meet my friend in wherever, in town at the Hotel Preps. Yeah, bye. These flowers were just blooming when I started, and now they're finished. So I'm wondering what flowers will be next in the wildflower world. Another cute little town, but there wasn't even a name on it. Like I said, some of these little villages, there's nowhere to stay, so you have to be so careful. I know I've repeated that umpteen times, but boy, did I ever find out the hard way a few days ago or last week. But it's nice to be walking on my own. There's a couple of ladies in front of me, and there's loads of people behind, and we're just all, I keep my eyes peeled, and I use my maps, and I'm really enjoying walking by myself, and I think Blanca's enjoying it too. You know, you don't have to talk all day sometimes, do you? Hey, just walking along uphill. It's not bad, but I'm always sucking air when I'm going uphill. I'm going to check out that church. I may have to put my poncho on. I'm using my umbrella. It's sprinkling, but I'm not wet. But it's just so hot under the poncho. Oh, I'll never figure out the right system for rain. And baby, it rains here. Every day. According to the locals, that's normal. Anyhow, when we checked into the convent yesterday, there's 3 of us walking together at that point. So they put Blanca, they checked her in first, and they go through all this ritual, where you're going to listen to the holy crap. And get a tour. So they brought her up, put her in a room. They were like double rooms, bunk beds. And then they brought me up and put me in the same room. And I said, do you have another bed that's on the bottom? I didn't care if there was anyone strange on top, but you got to get out and pee in the night, right? And it's very pretty water on there. So the lady went off. Martha was her name. Her Holiness, I call her. And she came back. Yes, come on. She put me in a room with 10 beds, and half of them were men, stinking and snoring. Well, how much did I laugh? She probably said, that ungrateful cow, I'll teach her. And the biggest laugh of all was that Blanca had the room to herself the whole night with a sink and everything in it. And she said she was all spread out, all her gear. Oh my, it's funny stories like that that make me laugh. I'm going to try to walk into this little church, St. Bartholomew. Oh, it's so old. Now, I suppose it's a church, but I'm going to give it a try and see if it's open. I did not have to put the poncho on yet. It's locked. Oh well, I guess there's certain reasons why they have to do that. They being the locals. Water, I just filled up again. And look at this. It's some, I'm not even sure what it is. Like, of course, with my zero Spanish, it's difficult to read the storyboards, but wow. Wow. Obviously some kind of church, castle. I will see here now. Iglesia del Sigüenza? I don't know.
Yeah, 1743 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Cool. Oops. I just was speaking and walking with a man. He's up ahead of me there. Charles from Taiwan. What a great conversation. That's what's fun about this. And then I wanted to take some pictures and basically take my time going up this hill. And so he's gone. I might never see him again. And I might. That's just the way it is. Hello there. Who's pretty? Is this a beauty contest? Uh-oh. Oh, bored with me already. Awesome place to have a break. Sinners playing. That's interesting. Villa St. Vincent de Paul. Just coming into this town now and desperately seeking a coffee. Poncho's on. Isn't that sweet? So it's 11 o'clock and there's the ocean way out there. 11 o'clock, I just had a lovely break with that amazing hunk of, this is a traditional lemon, sort of like a pound cake, but way better. Homemade, I guess. and a really good cup of coffee. And for €3, or €3 and 30 cents. I think they call it cents. And what a lovely break. And there's in front is Anne and Isabel. They're from France. I've been flip-flopping with them for a week, I'd say. And yeah, it's nice though. You know, I love it because you can say hello to someone or maybe have a coffee with them and then just walk on your own little pace, slow or fast, whatever you want. Wish this friggin' rain to let up though, but you know, it's not too bad, it's warm. But I'm leaving the poncho on because, you know, you get damp and then you get chilly, so that's for insulation. It's a beautiful church. I wish I was holy. It's nice to be back on the beach, but I suspect we have a big climb to pay for this beauty. Oh, sweet though, gorgeous. My God, it's beautiful here. This part of Spain is really unspoiled. There's my climb from that beach. Still more to go, but I think we're close to the top. Stunner. My God, these places. This is 1 o'clock. Walking, this is part of the trail. See the arrow? And I'm only a couple of kilometers away from the end of my day. Amazing! Walking down this outskirt village, I would call it, of my destination. And so sweet. Oh, where's a caved-in roof? Oh, I tell you, these hard surfaces are hard on the shins and the feet. But, God, this is cute. Cute here. Quiet. Eerily quiet. But it directs you to come through here, so here I am. I'm almost in the, oh, look at, there's the glimpse of the ocean. I'm almost in the town of toComillas, or toComillas, but I believe it's toComillas. And just rounding the last couple of bends, you can see the town off in the distance. And my little friend Blanca, I'm sure, is checked in. She left an hour before me because I had to have 2 cups of coffee and my brekkie. And then I stopped and had that delicious cake and more coffee. So when I get into town, I might grab something to eat because she probably has done that already. And yeah, isn't this gorgeous? And you know, I'm still, I'm into no poncho right now. And it's drizzly, but I'll put it back on if I need to, but I'm hoping to get in before the skies open again. But you know, all in all, this was fine. It was a nice, still, no wind day. The rain was just coming down straight. So had I had a backpack cover, I could have managed with just an umbrella. I'll never get the God bless it rain gear system figured out. You need it all. It never gets old. Up there, I believe I see Leo. And yeah, I recognize that umbrella hanging out of his backpack. And not sure who that is he's walking with, but more than likely he's chatting away. This is my room in the Hotel Esmeralda. It's a sweet room, spotless. My one requirement. With a little Juliet balcony looking out over the street. Very quiet area of town. Of course, it is siesta time. And I got here early enough that I can enjoy this room, and I'm going to be getting in that tub soon. So I'm running out to the store to get a few things to just have like a snacky supper here. So, you know, such as some stuff so I can enjoy this lovely room and relax. Oh, this room cost about $110 Canadian. It's a bit of a splurge, but sometimes you got to do it. This particular town was busy, so the albergues were filled. So I was in the tub an hour and a half and just kept adding hot water. It was amazing. But look at my windows in my room. They're steamed up and it's a big room.